Hey, it's Greg with the Victoria Gulsby team right here in the Montgomery area. And if you own a home in this area, you're going to love this information. We're going to talk a little bit about not only how you can sell your current property, but potentially find your next home as well, and how you can net as much as possible in doing so. I actually have on with us today, Victoria. How you doing today, Victoria?
I'm great. Thank you, Greg. How are
Good.
you?
I am good.
Good.
I'm so glad to catch you. I know the Montgomery market has been crazy hot lately. Homes are selling at new record prices, and a lot of these owners are looking to sell for top dollar, but their big problem is finding the next home. And I know you have a solution for that as well. With me being on your marketing team, I get to see a lot of those inner workings on how we're able to put this together for homeowners so they don't have to make a commitment, but they can start shopping around for their next house. So I wanted to talk about that, but before we jump into it, tell us about Montgomery. You don't just sell in Montgomery, Alabama. Where all do you sell real estate?
That's correct, Greg. I actually sell from Tallapoosa County, Coosa County, into Lee County, which is in Auburn, Alabama. We sell in Prattville, Alabama, and Montgomery. Like you said, the market is very, very hot in all of the counties. And I do all the surrounding counties around the river region.
Very good. And I know it is definitely a hot market. And so many owners are thinking they know they've got equity. They know their home's worth more than it's ever been before. But how do I find that next house? And if they've looked on Zillow or Realtor.com, of course, they're not finding much there. So we're going to talk about some secret access, some insider access that can really help you as a homeowner here in this area. I've actually put together a couple of slides I think everyone will find incredibly helpful here. Victoria, with your permission, I'd like to show them a little bit of our secret sauce.
That sounds great, Greg. Let's go.
All right. So if you own a home here in the Montgomery or surrounding areas, you're thinking of maybe making a move here, taking advantage of the market while you can, I think you'll find this incredibly helpful. You may even want to take some notes here. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so you should see my screen here. And obviously what we're going to talk about is how you can sell your home for possibly more money than you even anticipated. And most importantly, how you can net more from the sale of that property. So I think what you'll find here is this real brief presentation is going to be kind of a marketing lesson for you. I think you'll actually learn a lot about how you can expose a product or a service to the most opportune prospects. What we do here with our team is we make sure that we can get your property exposed to the most opportune buyers to sell it for the most amount of money. So that takes a lot more than throwing it on the MLS or, putting a sign in the yard. I'm going to show you a targeted marketing approach that works very, very well for us here at our team with all of the homes that we represent. So, the most important decision you'll ever make here as a homeowner is the agent you will choose to market the home for you. Unfortunately, most owners don't know the criteria to utilize in choosing a real estate agent. So today, we're going to show you some important factors to look for when selling your home for more money, trying to net as much as possible. I want to show you some factors to look for in choosing a real estate agent. And obviously, I want to show you a couple of things that our team does here that can sell your home for a lot more money. I think you'll find it very exclusive. Nobody else offers this, which is why we're getting these superior results. There's three common misconceptions when choosing a real estate agent. And I'm going to give you these three here. Number one, a lot of people think that the agents within a brokerage all have the same procedures. So if you go with the most well-known brokerage in town, you can choose any agent there. What you may not know is every single agent is an independent contractor and does anything they want to do. There's zero policies and procedures in place. So a brokerage might literally have the number one agent in town, as well as an agent that hasn't sold a property in a whole year. So there's a big, big difference in the agents that you choose. And the brokerage you choose doesn't really matter as much. I think you'll agree if LeBron James changes teams, he's still going to perform at a very high level. Doesn't really matter what team he's with or how well known they are. He's good at what he does. So you want to make sure you're choosing an agent rather than a brokerage. Number two misconception is that knowing someone that has a real estate license is a benefit for you or is your best option when selling your home. Just because somebody has a real estate license obviously doesn't mean they're very good at marketing or exposure on that home. And frankly, they may not have the capital needed in order to spend the money required to market that home the right way. And then number three, you should list your home with an agent that gives you the highest quoted price or the lowest discounted commission. Obviously, that usually ends in disaster. We'll talk a little bit about that. So today, I want to show you the right way to sell your home fast and for top dollar with the least amount of hassle. And frankly, it has nothing to do with any of these three misconceptions that we've talked about here. So, a lot of people think an agent is an agent. First, every single agent in this state has passed the same real estate exam. They all took the same test. Great. They have a license now, right? That gave them the right to be an agent, but certainly doesn't give them the knowledge to be a targeted marketing specialist. Any agent and any brokerage you list with is going to get your home on the MLS. They're going to get it listed on Realtor.com and Zillow.com. That happens automatically. It happens through syndication. So the MLS is automatically going to have it go on Realtor.com, Zillow.com. You'll get in front of all those people. You'll get that from any agent you choose, but it's going to create limited chances of you actually selling your home at all. Or if you do, it might go for regular price or even below the actual market value. Why? Because we haven't exposed it to people that would have a feverish response, people that would be highly motivated to buy your specific type of home. And I'm going to show you exactly how we do that over the next few minutes here. So this is why you don't want a commodity type agent that's completely replaceable by anyone else that has a license. Because of course, if you just want to list your home, rather than sell it and sell it at top price, you could go with a commodity agent, anybody that has a real estate license. But you obviously know that asking more won't necessarily get you more for the sale of your home. If you called enough realtors, somebody would tell you they'd sell it for $5 million. You don't want to list with them, right? The marketing campaign is what's going to create the best quality buyers that are willing to pay a premium. That's what's going to get your price up. So those premium buyers, they're not going to be found by advertising your home on Realtor.com or Zillow.com or just any old agent that throws it in the MLS and waits on it to hopefully find a buyer. So you want to think about who you're actually hiring as a homeowner here. Who's going to represent the exposure for your property? As a homeowner, the most important thing to look for is a target marketing specialist. And I want you to write that down, by the way, a target marketing specialist. This is how you get your home exposed to the most opportune buyers, and most importantly, sell that property for more than you ever thought possible. A licensed agent that simply promises you a higher price, but has no empirical data to show you how they'll make that happen, they're not going to get you your desired results. They need to have an impressive multimedia marketing approach. And I'm going to show you that here. So target marketing, a lot of people say, what is target marketing? Target marketing is focusing in on who the most likely buyer will be for your home based on price range, location, school district, amenities of the home, that type of thing. So if we take an example, let's say it's a middle of the road price range here for this area. It's a 4-bedroom house, has a first floor primary bedroom, but all the other bedrooms are upstairs. It's in a good school district, and it has a fenced yard. Okay, typical America property. Okay, 4-bedroom, first floor primary, everything else is upstairs, good school district, and has a fenced yard. Who is the most likely buyer? Who should we be targeting for that home? Well, we know for sure that it's going to be somebody that's anywhere from 40 to 55 years old, that has at least 2 kids of teenage years in the home. They'll have a pet in the home. They're likely in that same school district. They'll have a credit score of 680 or higher, and they're going to have an annual household income, total household income of at least 1/3 of the purchase price on your home. Now, how do we know that's the case? Because we can go find that list. We can market to that group of people. Well, we know that's the case because anybody that's younger than 40 years old may still be looking to have young children, meaning they won't want their bedroom on a different level as the rest of the bedrooms. They want to be close to the nursery, right? We know that they're going to have kids of teenage years. They want to be away from the kids when it comes to sleeping and quiet and that type of thing, right? We know they have to have a credit score of 680 or higher. We know that for qualification purposes, they'll need to make about 1/3 of what the purchase price is. And then we also know that if you have that fenced yard, they'll be willing to pay a premium if they can get their dog